very matriarchal family. My grandma was one of 5 sisters, and they were all very close, and then my mum and my auntie. So I definitely think that sort of strong, independent female vibe has come from when I was young, and it's fed into all the work that I do now as well.
I think as women, as mothers, I think we have a lot of influence. It's always said that, you know, girls are closer to their fathers and boys to their mothers.
I would tell my little one, who's a baby boy by the way, I would tell him to love openly and generously, and to remain creative whatever you're doing, and also to always listen to me.
I definitely think being a working class Asian woman, coming from Manchester as well, I've definitely experienced that sort of, do I belong here? Is this the right industry for me? Especially when it's not built for people like me. And a definite north-south divide, being from in Manchester and then coming to London, it's been very difficult trying to navigate like finances and is it accessible in terms of affordability, that sort of thing. So I think definitely the struggles have come from that side of things, as well as being Asian and a woman. Communicating through visuals, like it's always been like something that I've always been really passionate about, and so yeah, since I was probably young, I knew that's what I wanted to do, and so I set a plan that I was going to move to Manchester, then I was going to go to London, then eventually end up in New York, and that's always been my dream, and I'm slowly putting things in place to kind of make that happen. Especially when you're from a small town as well, like it can feel quite unachievable, like going from Rochdale to London, but you can make it happen, you just have to have that determination.
When I was younger, I can only compare it to that. I was made to do things for my brothers. You know, not because I was forced in that way, made as in, you know, you're expected. So, you know, I'll wake up in the morning and I will iron my school shirt and I would iron my brother's school shirt. I always used to challenge and think, well, what are you doing for me then? I do that for you, what are you doing for me?
I'm just wondering whether to go really honest, like brutally honest with it. To be brutally honest, I got pregnant without being married, and so my mom was really she was really torn about the news because she knew my dad was not being very happy with it, and he wasn't. But I knew that this is what I wanted to do. I listened to my body and came to this decision with myself as an independent woman. But of course, you have to be responsible to your family as well. So my relationship with my mom, in a way, has remained the same. It's got even stronger since I got pregnant. But we had to sort of work through the conflicts and the turmoil of them not being very happy with the news, but now being very, very happy with the news, which is great. But also my mom, because her childhood was still in the village, she's got so much knowledge about Ayurvedic healing and properties of food and things to do for myself, to look after myself, that doesn't depend on Western medicine. And I find that connection so valuable and really, really important to my own identity.
There's kind of something that I think that we teach our children as women, as you know, if you're bringing up a man, I think it's important to show them a balance. And I always like to think that I should challenge my son. We have conversations, and I like to, I remember I was telling myself, you know, it's International Women's Day. I want you to go and find a woman to write about. And as if he took any notes of me. And then he said, oh, he went away and came back and he said, yeah, I'm writing about Coltrane. And I said, that's a man, he's a musician, you know? And I think for me, I also think that, you know, we learn from our children, and I think it's important that I like to think that we give space to our children because, you know, we learn something from them, and we're never kind of not always going, you know, but also to give them space to think, to choose. And I always think that negotiating, that, you know, I'm trying to get my son to do things for himself, not to expect his wife to do things for him.
So we actually met through our mutual best friend Amira, and we knew of each other. She was like, "You two need to meet, you two need to meet," and then we never actually ended up meeting. And then we went to an event, and that's pretty much when it was like, "Oh my god, we need to do something about it." Like the diversity conversation was always around gender, and we were fed up with it. People like us, women of colour, women from working class backgrounds being left out of that conversation, and we were like, we need to change that. So we owe the other box to our patron saint Amira Sawas. Big up Amira.
Fairy godmother.
Yes. In terms of the female energy, we just clicked, and it was just right. And we've got very complementary personalities. Like I'm very intense.
Leah's very like a bit stream of consciousness, whereas I'm much more like measured, and I'll say things once I've like really thought it through in my head. But that, like, we pair each other up really, really well, because I'll be like thinking about some idea that we've had and be like, oh, is it going to work this way? Is it going to work that way? By that time, Leah's fired off like 6 emails.
I have zero boundaries. I'm like working on my boundaries. You need a sisterhood behind you. We can be your aunties that can help with that thing. I've actually kind of settled for the fact that we're more aunties than big sisters now.
My mother always told us amazing stories about hard life in the nomadic. In nomadic, there's no water, there's no, stuff surviving, giving birth, women giving birth under a tree, no hospital, no medication, nothing, and still being bouncing. And then whenever you complain, my mom used to say, I don't even know why you complaining about giving birth. You got a hospital and all these different things and nurses and people running around. Like, behave yourself.